one and all, on behalf of the management, staff and students of Holy Mary High School, I extend a hearty welcome to our Chief Guest, Mrs. A. Helen Sylvester, and to all the parents of our incoming cabinet members. Today, we all are gathered here as patriots to celebrate, cherish, and salute our country India. 26th January of 1950 was like royal icing to the cake of 1947, becoming a democratic secular republic nation. Making every citizen now, Sari Jahan Suraksha in Hindustan Hamara. We now start our program with a praise song invoking God's blessing upon us, followed by Bible reading and prayer. Please stand.
and guide them in ways of justice and peace. Make us realize that
throughout the whole world. So let us go in faith, in hope, in love, to become the faithful witness. Amen. This morning, where we are gathered to celebrate our 69th birthday. I am Tisha, wish everyone a very happy 69th birthday. Of the uncomfortable sacrifice of our freedom fighters, God is independent of 1947. And because of it only, we can gather and speak freely to we owe a great thank you to all of them. And salute all those freedom fighters. Along with them, we have heroes who wrote our Constitution, one of the greatest constitutions in the world. After the amendment of the Constitution, we became the Republic of India, and the date was 26 January 1955. Mr. Saifabad will now speak about the Republic celebration.
Public Day is a national festival which is celebrated on 26th January every year in India. India became a democratic country on 26th January 1950. On this day, the Constitution of India was officially adopted. The architect of the Constitution of India was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. Ambedkar, the first president of independent India, took the oath for office on this day in 1950. Our first president gave a speech that was made at Bombay by the citizens of India. Let us take this opportunity to salute the real heroes of our country from the past as well as present, who sacrificed their lives for our independent harmony of India. Happy Republic Day.
Thank you, teacher. I now request Mrs. Sumera to give our speech.
Very pleasant good morning to one and all. I take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest, Mrs. A. Helen Sylvester. Thank you, Madam, for accepting our invitation and taking time to be with us for the public day and our senior cabinet installation ceremony. Mrs. Helen joined the family of Holy Mary High School on 26 June 1980 as a junior assistant. She has left her schooling from Rosary Convent, Abbott, Saifabad. She is a quiet, calm, and an affectionate person. She is also a source of encouragement for our teachers. Her soft and pleasant nature made her many friends. She is blessed with 3 sons to whom she is an idol. Duty makes us do things well, but love makes us do our duty beautifully. And so our Mrs. Helen teacher performs all the duties not only beautifully, but with perfection. Thank you, teacher, for being a blessing to our school. Thank you, God bless you.
Thank you, teacher. I request our correspondent, Mr. Saifabad, to honor our teacher, Mrs. Helen Sylvester, to join. Thank you, sister. I request our senior teacher, Mrs. G. Elizabeth Reddy, to present the question to our chief guest, Mrs. Helen Sylvester. Thank you, teacher. The joys of winning and pride of winning others. Let's prove and show to the world that you are energetic students of Holy Mary High School. I request Mrs. Wilson teacher to continue.
Now it's time for the march past, which will be carried forward by the juniors.
in our hearts and memories in our souls. I now request our principal, Mr. Ruby, to lead our chief guest, Mrs. Helen Sylvester, to hoist the national flag, symbol of our national pride and identity.
Kindly stand in your places silently. Please keep silence. School, salute. Order.
We thank our chief guest, Mrs. Helen Sylvester, and our assistant principal, Sister Ruby. Leadership is the art of giving people a platform for spreading idea platforms. Please be seated. We now have the installation of new cabinets. Now I request our students Hasra to continue.
I request our chief guest to preside over the investiture ceremony and install the newly nominated cabinet members. Our outgoing SPM, the dynamic and joyous Maria Janeta, marches forward to hand over the school flag and sash to the principal. Humble and serene Sharon Pravalika courageously accept the mandate of the school pupil leader from the chief guest, Mrs. Helen. Sharon Pravalika hands over the sash to the principal as the vice school pupil leader. Agile and hardworking Agnes Matthew gets the honor of accepting the charge as the vice SPL of the school from the chief guest. Here comes the pleasing and sincere Maria Nancy to hand over the sports flag and sash to the principal as the game's captain. Our chief guest hands over the game's captainship to Peaceable Panchakshari. The vice game's captain, simple and sportive Sakshi, comes forward to hand over her sash to the principal.
and courageous Sania Khan gets the honor of accepting the responsibility as the Vice Games Captain from the Chief Guest. Polite and eager Pooja, the captain of Satya Squad, marches forward to hand over the Satya Squad flag and sash to the principal. Humble and serene Maliha Fatima will now be the proud leader of Satya Squad. Smart and cooperative Mehmet comes forward to hand over her charge as Assistant Satya Squad Captain to the principal. Our chief guest hands over the Satya Squad assistantship to the lively and faithful Lenai. Here comes meritorious and obedient Arsha Fatima marching forward to hand over the Vilya Squad flag and sash to the principal. Patient and responsible Mohammadi will now take over the charge from the chief guest as captain of Vilya Squad. Friendly and kind Satya hands over the sash to the principal as the vice Vilya Squad captain. Gentle and helpful Nandini takes over as the vice captain of Vilya Squad from the chief guest. Cheerful and active Bushra relinquishes her charge as Nirmala Squad captain to the principal. Dedicated and intelligent Yashashvi has been given the responsibility of being the new Nirmala Squad captain by the principal. Yashashvi hands over the sash to the principal. Able and enthusiastic Anak Hussain is given charge as Nirmala Squad vice captain by the chief guest. Affable and energetic Akshi relinquishes her responsibility as she hands over the Vijaya Squad flag with pride to the principal. Radiant and calm Razina will accept the Vijaya Squad flag with honor from the chief guest as she promises to carry it high and rise victoriously. Serene and goal-oriented Sabha relinquishes her charge as the Vice Captain of Vijaya Squad to the Principal. Zealous and brave Zisha receives the sash as the new Vice Captain of Vijaya Squad from the Chief Guest. I request our headmistress, Sister Ruby Jacob, to administer the oath to the newly appointed leaders.
On my honor, and by virtue of confidence, and esteem bestowed on me, I,
Sharon Pravalika, Agnes Matthew, Panchakshari, Sania Khan, Maliha Fatima, Vinay, Mohammad Meher, Nandini, Yashashvi, Hana Hussain, Razina Sultana, Isha Tawassum.
in the presence of this assembly, pledge obedience to authority, cooperation with the staff, and service to the student community. I promise to live up to the spirit of the school motto, always more and always better. In the exercise of the responsibility confided to me, I shall strive to be an example by being loyal towards the school and for all that it stands for. I shall wholeheartedly work for the progress of the school. May God grant me life, strength, and perseverance in the exercise of my duty.
The newly elected cabinet members enthusiastically marched, promising to shoulder their responsibility with grace and pride. They expressed their pride and joy as they joined the outgoing cabinet in singing the school anthem. I request all to stand for the school anthem.
Every born and
Lisa. Thank you, sister. We thank our outgoing cabinet members for their cooperation and service. We congratulate the newly installed cabinet members and wish them all success in their endeavor.
Right viewers, please from right side of the stage. Dance is an art and an expression. It cannot be felt, what can be expressed. India's self-evident dance tells the story of the whole nation and its struggles in the past and present. These very rhythmic, passionate, pulsating dances tell the story of the people of India. They tell us about the people's trials, tribulation and triumph. So here is the dance performance by our middle school students who will express their love for the nation through the medium of dance. was indeed a very good performance. Excellence is the gradual result of always striving to do better. It's the generosity of the esteemed management to recognize the excellence of the students at the right time. May I request Mrs. Salome teacher to continue? May I request our chief guest, Mrs. Helen Sylvester, to give away the prizes to the winners.
Prize winners 2017 and 2018. We congratulate our Friends of the Year 2016 and 17 for 92% of result in SSC exam, and most of them secured 10 points in different subjects. As we have grading points, the founders' cash prizes, which was given earlier to the subject toppers, is now divided among the toppers of the school. That is, those with the highest aggregate points. The achievers are D. Panmayatri, secured 9.7. B. Zena, secured 9.7. Those who secure 9 points and above as aggregate are awarded with a certificate and memento. Aris Muhammad secured 9.5. T. Rakshita secured 9.5. Husna Fatima secured 9.2. J. Deepika secured 9 points. Sister Clavia's prize for the highest aggregate in SSC examination March 2017 for a Catholic student. Xavier Nancy secured 7.3. Sponsored prizes. T. Rakshita secured 9.5. Sponsored prizes. Mrs. Y. Shobha Rani's prize for a deserving Catholic student of class 10. Maria Seppi, 10th C. Sister Apollina's prize for a deserving student of class 10. Jeno Jagadish, 10th C. Mrs. Kapsari's prize for the best outgoing school band student of class 10. Maureen, 10th C. Mrs. P. Manikim's prize for the most cooperative student of the year 2017 and 2018 of class 10. Beulah Maria, 10th C. K. Keetara, 10th A. Mr. B. Ramakrishna's prize for the best captain, Maria Janita, 10th B. Dr. C. Aparna Memorial Prize for the best sports girl for the year 2017 and 2018, K. Keetara, 10th A. Sisters of Charity Scholarship for a deserving Catholic student of class 10, Maria Nancy, 10th A. Winning Cluster Scholarship for a deserving Catholic student of class 10, Rachel David, 10th C. Prize is instituted by Mr. James Kumar, former student of Holy Mary, in memory of his mother, late Mrs. Leela Rangappa, to be awarded to the best Catholic student of class 10, Maria Janita, 10th B. Prize instituted in memory of late Mr. Narayan Rao for the most cooperative outgoing student of class 10, Pooja Reddy, 10th A. Prize instituted in memory of late Chandana for the most cooperative outgoing student of class 10, Poonam, 10th B. Prize instituted in memory of late Mr. Bhim Rao for the most cooperative outgoing student of class 10, Aisha Fatima, 10th C. Alumni rolling up to the topper of present 10th class, Kushi Lama, 10th B. Proficiency prizes 2017 and 2018. Mrs. Shanta Devi Memorial Prize for the highest aggregate in class 10, Kushi Yama, 10th B. Mrs. Radhika Memorial Prize for the highest aggregate in class 9, Malinga Fatima, 9th C. Mr. Akbar's prize for the highest aggregate in class 8, Agnes Matthew, 8th B. Mrs. Tangamani's prize for the highest aggregate in class 7, Kulsum Fatima, 7th C. Mrs. Kanyakumari's prize for the highest aggregate in class 6, Sumaira Fatima, 6th C. Mrs. Yashoda's prize for the highest aggregate in class 5, Madhika Kumar, 5th C. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, sister.
Patriotic song shows our love and respect towards our motherland. It expresses our devotion and rigorous support towards our own country. Songs always help people to relax and feel happy.
Go and give it to.
Patriotic song encourages
Go and give it to Karnataka.
something good for our country. It brings a sense of fulfillment and responsibility towards our country. Let's listen to our middle school students singing the patriotic song by bringing into us a feeling to cherish our motherland and feel proud of it. Now I invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Mrs. Helen Sylvester, to speak a few words on this proclamation. Your message was really heartfelt, and we will try to implement the same in our life. I request our principal, Sister Ruby, to present a commentary to our chief guest, Mrs. Helen Sylvester. Thank you, sister. I request Mrs. Saifabad teacher to continue with prizes.
PTA sponsored prize for the toppers who have secured highest marks in each class section-wise for the year 2017 and 18. Second and third toppers. I invite Mr. Premchandra Bose to give away the